Year 11. What can I say? If you were anything like me watching the news last night, my mouth simply dropped wide open and I had this overwhelming sense of numbness. When Boris spoke about schools closing and the exams being cancelled, I'm very aware that numbness would be felt by so many people. But what I felt, that numbness and that sadness, was for you as Year 11 and 13s, but I'm talking to you as my Year 11 cohort. I remember speaking to Mrs New probably about March sort of time last year, and all the exams got cancelled for my ex-Year 11s. But I remember saying to Mrs New, it's my current Year 10s I feel for, and that's you guys. It's been so different for you, and I've spoken to you all on so many different occasions, assemblies, tutor time, through the corridors, in your lessons. I'd like to think that I've spoken to every single one of you about how lockdowns impacted you, but actually how you've tackled it. And actually, I tell you what, you guys have come back in and wow, you have simply smashed it. And knowing you all from the start of Year 7, I simply cannot count the amount of times I have praised you and told you how proud I am to be your head of year. You have all come back into school mature, hard-working, and quite simply as such an incredible Year 11 cohort. I cannot praise you all enough. All the pressures that you faced, you have still tackled it with your head held high. That Year 11 is what I want to talk to you about now. That mindset must continue. All your hard work will not be forgotten and it must not stop. It is so important today. It's as important today as it was before Christmas, before all of your mocks. That mindset must continue of, I can do this and I'm going to work really hard. We've had communication from the exam boards today that they are ensuring us that they are going to work with the government and that they're going to work with Ofqual for alternative arrangements for you. I know you all want to know right now what that means, but we simply don't have any more detail at this stage. But I can promise you, and I'll promise you all, I will keep you updated as soon as I heard more. Year 11, you will get the grades you deserve, but it is vital now that you do not give up. Last year they used teacher assessments to help, and I was very much part of that process, so I'm aware of what they did last year. I am not sure that it's going to continue, but I do heavily suspect that teacher assessment will play a massive part in it when we suggest the grades for you guys. Teachers will have been assessing you since the start of Year 10. And yes, you will be provided your mock results still. We will still do that. Some teachers are finishing marking them. They've got to be moderated. I've had a few emails saying, can I have those results? You will get your mock results. I promise you that. We will still do that process. But actually, guys, you are still on this race. Me, yourself, Mrs New, Mr Phillips, we've all spoken about being on that race. And actually, you're not at the finish line yet. Your exams may be cancelled, but you still need to get these grades. Since September, the majority of you have worked so hard, and I've already said that I cannot praise you enough. The attitude that you guys have displayed has simply been incredible. But I would be naive to not mention that some of you did perhaps struggle with remote learning last lockdown, and that is completely understandable. But you know how it works now, and actually we don't know what exam boards want, but we do know that all the work that you have done so far counts. And we know that you will need to continue doing more work. They will want evidence. Oh, we are sure of it, because they need to know that you deserve those grades. We know that, but we need to show them. So books, any assessment, any mocks, any work that you have completed up until now, and future, and that is what I need to get across to you, Year 11. Do not take your foot off the accelerator. Don't go, brakes, exams are cancelled. Yeah, they're cancelled, but you're still being assessed, and you will continue to be assessed by your teachers. Remote learning is really important for you because you will be uploading work, you'll be getting provided feedback from your teachers, and it's really important you put everything on there because teachers could use that as part of your assessment. Every bit of work you hand in could be used, and I want you to put every ounce of effort that you possibly can. I know lockdown is tough. Trust me, I completely understand, and you must all be feeling so unsettled, numb, whatever word you want to describe it. But Year 11, You can do this. I've said this to you. I've stood in front of you on so many occasions to say you are the year group that come out with the biggest smile on your face, fighting for it. And you do that in school, and I just want you to do that now for remote learning. It is really important. I'm here, your tutors are here, Miss Matika is here. Everybody is still here to support you along the way. And if you're struggling, tell us, tell your teachers, we are here to help you. We want you to get the grades because you are still on the journey for your GCSEs. It's a 2-year journey. You're not there yet. You haven't finished yet. We don't quite know what the finish line's going to be, but we know there is still time. Okay, so keep going, Year 11.
Now, this might seem bizarre, but I'm actually going to talk to you quickly about a famous childhood fable, Three Little Pigs. For those that don't know it, all 3 pigs built houses with different attitudes. The first 2 pigs built with straw and sticks. The big bad wolf blew them down. The 3rd pig took his time and built the house with bricks, which the wolf could actually not blow down. In a sense, Year 11, this is you right now. COVID is your wolf. From the fable, there are 9 considerations students can take, but I feel 5 are so relevant for you right now. 1. Hard work pays off. You are all only halfway through this year. The grades you deserve will reflect what's to come, not what's just been. 3. Plan strategically. We don't know how they're going to gather this information, but I've touched on this a number of times already. There's so many possible options. Whatever it is, we will need evidence and you need to give that to us. Carry on doing so. 4. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. The cancellation of exams could actually be, for some of you, the worst scenario. But for some of you may be happy. This is all very relevant to individuals. What tutors will be doing is checking in with you over the next couple of weeks to see how you're getting on. And if you need any support, do let us know. That could be with your teaching. That could just be how you're feeling. But don't be scared to ask for help. 7. Work hard now, reap the rewards later. Absolutely, Year 11. You will still get a GCSE grade at the end of this. You must work hard now to open up all the future opportunities and, to be honest, have the best summer. 8. Last one, or 9. Be patient. Be patient for news about the data, the processes, the grades and how it's going to work. Trust in us that we will let you know when we know more. I also just want to touch on the fact that some of you may feel actually the system has failed you. I completely understand that. Sometimes failure brings out the best of us. Michael Jordan is an old basketball player. He doesn't do it anymore, but he was very famous. I'm going to leave you with one of his famous quotes. Be resilient, dig deeper, be creative and adapt. You've got this, Year 11, and we'll be in touch shortly. Look after yourselves.